Thank you. It's really a great honor to be here in Quantum Forum in South Korea today. So in my presentation, I will cover topics like EU quantum strategy, EU quantum industry consortium, and also some words about Finland as a pioneering country in quantum technologies, and also as an active EU member states in EU level development. But first, some introductory words. I suppose that it's quite obvious for all of you here today that quantum technologies, they are really breakthrough technologies that can change many industries in the future. And when we are developing these quantum technologies like quantum computing, quantum communication and sensing, so we are also developing solutions that can be applied in many industries. And what is interesting is, or I think that is the most precious part, is that they can help us in to create solutions for the great global challenges, like in healthcare, in resilience issues, and, for example, in environmental issues. So, because of this importance of these technologies, so many countries has created strategies. So EU has created a quantum strategy, and its member states also, like Finland, has made quantum strategies. And in this EU quantum strategy, what they are aiming for? They are aiming to be a global leader in quantum technology, focusing on economic security, technological autonomy, and scientific excellence. And strategic partnerships and industrializations are key priorities for the EU. And Finland, the member state that I'm representing, is actively contributing to this effort through our national quantum strategy that was just published actually last month, and leading in institutions like VTT, which is a technical research center in Finland, CSC, which is IT Center for Science in Finland, and IQM, a leading company in this sector. So including those, and of course the role of Business Finland that I'm representing is offering public funding for the development and helping in creation of partnerships, and really we are looking for international collaboration in these areas. So, EU quantum strategy, what is that all about? The EU quantum strategy was initiated first in 2018, but has been revised many times after that. And it outlines the goals and initiatives to ensure Europe's leadership in quantum technologies. Key initiatives and programs include European quantum communication infrastructure, the European high-performance computing joint undertaking, and the establishment of European quantum flagship. Then there are two newer actions like Quantum Declaration and Quantum Act, and these are to kind of concretize the strategy to a more concrete level. And this Quantum Act is expected to be adopted by the member states by the end of 2025. The Quantum Declaration has already been accepted in 2023. There are three pillars in the EU quantum strategy. The first one, which deals with research, talent, and impact, includes coordination platforms, education and talent mobility program, and competence clusters. Then the next pillar, infrastructure, it focuses on this high-performance computing, including, for example, this Euro high computing center or integration, and also secure communication network and sensors and quantum chip pilot lines. Then pillar 3 is about industrialization and standardization. And there, for example, how we can create that kind of incentives that will boost the uptake of these new technologies and public-private partnerships. It was just asked in previous presentations that when will these be commercialized? So to boost that kind of effort is also this pillar 3 concentrating on. And of course, standards are important in that. Then, what is the vision? The quantum declaration, I already said that this was to kind of concretize the activities under the strategy. It marks a decisive shift in European quantum governance. It brings all 27 European member states together under a shared vision, ensuring sovereignty and innovation leadership. The declaration outlines a unified roadmap aligning national and EU goals and focusing on economic security, technological autonomy, and scientific excellence. Key objectives include developing homegrown quantum computing capabilities, strengthening the quantum supply chain, and fostering an attractive investment environment. And this EU's roadmap for quantum, it has been built to connect research and industry, scale infrastructure, and secure strategic autonomy in technology and talent. And if I go a little bit in detail here, so here in this building quantum competence clusters across the EU will establish interconnected centers of expertise, supporting specialization and collaboration. Then strengthening research coordination and IP protection will align research efforts across the EU and promote collaboration between academia and industry. Scaling infrastructure and harmonizing access will develop a pan-European supercomputing infrastructure and ensure equitable access to quantum technologies. And boosting public and private investment and early procurement will encourage investment in quantum startups and scale-ups and enable procurement pipelines for quantum technologies. And where do we stand now? So in the last presentation, we already saw some kind of comparisons between different countries, and this picture shows total investment in quantum technology startups by location and primary investor type during 2001 to 2023 and $1 million. And like we already saw, so United States is really there in the leading in these investments and leading especially in private investments. But then when we look the public investments, so then European Union is actually there very well positioned or leading that sector. And in addition, there's also a picture about Finland. Finland, so our investments, we are a small country, but perhaps a little bit bigger as our size in this quantum technology, because our investment VC funding for startups was 300 million euros by 2024. And when you then add to this also other public and private investments, so we are really bigger than our size as a country. Then it's very important to gather all the players here and to get industry's voice in the development. And here is EU Quantum Industry Consortium. They play a crucial role. And it was founded, this European Quantum Industry Consortium, in 2021 as a non-profit industry association dedicated to the growth of the commercial quantum technology sector. And it operates as a collaborative hub throughout Europe, bringing together hundreds of SMEs, also large corporations, investors, research and technology organizations, and academic institutes to build a strong and vibrant ecosystem. The key objectives for the Institute are to inform policies, shape the foundations of the industry, boost the European industry's competitiveness, and bring value to Europe, its businesses, and its citizens. And according to rather recent figures that we just got, so there are already about 200 members involved from 24 countries there, and also 1.5 billion funds. So the work has started very well. Then what is the connection with this consortium and EU quantum strategy? It's to provide insight and industry perspectives to the European, in order to shape the Europe's quantum strategy, so to get this industry's view in the work. And really this QuiC, like we say, this consortium is actively involved in several key initiatives and programs under the EU's quantum strategy. For example, it contributes to the development and implementation of the European quantum communication infrastructure, is a private member of the European high-performance computing joint undertaking, and it will also support the establishment and development of the quantum competence clusters across Europe. So important role in the whole picture. And this consortium has also published a roadmap. It's an industry roadmap. It's the EU roadmap is the gathering to all the activities. So this is concentrating on the industry side. It includes a coordinated vision for Europe's role in the quantum era. And it has designed to guide the development of European quantum ecosystem up till 2035 and provides coordinated vision for Europe's role in the quantum era. It also aligns strategic priorities, identifies key challenges, and lays out a path toward building a strong and sovereign quantum industry. And also sets bold and realistic goals for the years ahead. And there are also pillars, so there are 5 pillars related to computing, simulation, communications, sensing and metrology, and enabling technologies. And there's also an example from one part which is related to quantum computing on the right side of the picture. And then, if we then go to Finland's state as one EU country, and what is our status here? So, like I said, we published our quantum strategy last May, and it recognizes Finland's current position and sets also very ambitious targets and objectives for the coming decade. And some examples of those goals. So we are going to 25-fold the turnover from the quantum sector in the coming 10 years, 25-fold the personnel in the quantum sector, and 10-fold the private investments. And also one of the targets is to build a fault-tolerant quantum computer with more than 1,000 logistical qubits. And this is achieved by providing the world-class open access infrastructure and creative extensive learning paths to all levels, from basic education to vocational and scientific level. And Finland is also an active and driving member of the European Quantum Industry Consortium and recognizes the need for strengthening international collaboration in our efforts in this quantum area. We are building our strong legacy in cryogenics, superconducting quantum technology, and our excellent skills in components and device manufacturing, as well as software development and algorithms. And here's a picture showing our quantum ecosystem at the moment and the infrastructures. The funding part includes support from research to innovation and growth, but the ecosystem also includes several universities, research and technology organizations, companies, infrastructures such as Quantinova research facilities, IQM and VTT quantum computers, and CSC's LUMI supercomputer, which is part of the European high-performance computing infrastructure. And I want also highlight our flagship, quantum flagship, that was started last year, and it's running up to until 2032, which gathers all the universities and our scientific experts together to one concrete collaborative action in Finland. And this is funded by the Research Council of Finland and participating organizations. This flagship is concentrating, for example, on advanced quantum devices, quantum algorithms, and new business opportunities. And of course, this is very international also. The research they are doing, it's very, very well connected to other universities internationally. So, 5 minutes left, so it's time for concluding remarks. Like I said here, so in conclusion, the EU quantum industry ecosystem is making significant strides in advancing quantum technologies. The EU quantum strategy provides a clear roadmap for achieving global leadership in this transformative field, and initiatives such as European Quantum Industry Consortium help in realizing the strategy into tangible actions and engaging industries along. Finland and other individual European countries further strengthen the EU's position by their national strategy initiatives. Finland is an example here in this, and a forerunner, one of the forerunner countries, actively contributing also to European and global initiatives through, for example, VTT, CSC, IQM, and Business Finland as a partner. And as we move forward, it's essential to continue fostering innovation and collaboration, securing funding and investing in talent to realize the full potential of quantum technologies. And There are some sources also in the material if you got interested and want to further deep dive in this EU strategy work and also our Finland's quantum strategy. So thank you very much for your attention. And here I have some contact information, and I have to say that on my behalf that I'm not a quantum expert, but there are two persons there on the right side that really are. So if you have any subject questions, so please take contact to them. Thank you very much.